So this YouTuber is a complete moron and is off his rocker. Yes, this YouTuber is off his rocker and is a complete trash moron. Let's jump right on in with today's video, shall we? So the YouTuber by the name of Quantum TV, he's a complete moron and is complete being petty and all of this nonsense. But I've recently subscribed to his channel, and what brought me to subscribe to his channel was because he's a TV review. As you can see, we got quite a few TVs and that we're big into that stuff, and he's a TV review. So that's what brought us to subscribe to his channel. And I have not been subscribed to his channel that long, and man, oh man, he's definitely a person, but he's a complete idiot. Like, straight up a complete idiot. Like, just everything, like, he complains about literally everything that is not in his right and all that. And even if it's, you know, a product or somebody else, and no matter what it is, he is going to start pushing against you because it is not in his interest that should be the case, or whatever the case is. But we'll get into the details here in a minute. But you've heard me talk about this YouTuber before. This is a YouTuber that I personally love. I've been subscribed to for well over almost 5 years, if not probably coming up to 6. And he's made great content over the years, and still to this day, I still appreciate it of his content, and I still watch his content. But you probably have heard Review Tech USA on this channel multiple times, and he's still a great YouTuber. He still makes great content that interests me, and as soon as I see it on YouTube, I'm like, oh, yep, I immediately watch it because his content's very interesting and it keeps me entertained. But Review Tech USA is calling Quantum TV out because of his stupidity, nonsense, and I'm with Review Tech USA, for real. He has the right, and he is telling the truth. Like, this all basically started with pretty much just a couple days ago with ELDEN RING, and Quantum TV thinks that ELDEN RING should not be a game because it's not for everyone, because he doesn't like it, and it's a game he can't play. Which, not all games are going to entertain every single person on this world. If a game was made, and it was made for everybody to buy on this planet, and it was made for literally anybody from ages all the way up to almost 100, all the way down to like 10 or whatever, like anywhere between 10 years old all the way up to like 90. Like, if there was a game that was made for literally everyone, gaming wouldn't be as good as it is today. But because some people like certain genres, and there's more games and different kinds of games, like the games are not the same, it brings a lot of happiness in this world because you got so many different options to choose from, because people have to make different products to sell to different other people, so it entertains the whole world, which you can understand. And it's definitely a game that I'm not into, but I got some friends that are big into the Dark Souls series. I got quite a few friends that are humongous fans that are into that series. And what you said about them to go kill themselves because they shouldn't be playing that game that they love, Quantum TV, you absolutely need to go to a doctor and figure out what the heck is wrong with your brain and what's making it think like that, because that's complete nonsense. I have friends that love Elden Ring, and you telling them about to go kill themselves, this and that, because they shouldn't like the game because you shouldn't, or because you don't, I mean, that's complete nonsense. So, I do have to give Review Tech USA for basically standing up for, for us, because he knows what he's talking about. And, yeah, Quantum TV, just, he's an interesting kind of fella, I'll say that. But hold on, we're not finished just yet. This is not the only thing. There's quite a few other things that makes him more of an interesting character. Now, one of his videos, now, I'm going to ask you this, Quantum TV. So, I watched one of your videos that you posted a couple years ago, and I got the TV of the video that I watched. You did say that I remember that the VIZIO P-Series Quantum was definitely not a good television for gaming. Huh. So you're going to go after me because I have the TV and I personally love it, and it's one of the highest recommend TVs that I think people should get if they want all the next-gen gaming features, because the VIZIO P-Series Quantum literally has 4K at 120 Hz, so you get the full advantages of both either the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X/S, and you get variable refresh rate, so you get a tear-free gaming experience. You get very insanely incredible low input lag, so it's really, really responsive and smooth gameplay experience, and also with all of that added, man, and still very, very close to an OLED display with a beautiful 1200 nits of peak brightness, wonderful HDR, and still wonderful color gamut, and still just a great picture overall, and all of those gaming features. Like, you're not going to find a 65-inch TV around $1,000 or a tiny bit, a little over $1,000 with all those specs and the picture quality itself for close to an OLED for no better than a price like that. You are not going to find a better deal than that. So, because I think the VIZIO P-Series Quantum 65-inch and even the 75-inch that it has another option of, so because I think that TV is a smart gaming TV, are you going to try to throw my channel out the door because I said something that you don't completely agree on? I'm sorry, but the TV, from my personal experience, I'm a hardcore gamer, and that TV to me it's an incredible TV. Like, I think if you are wanting the best for your next-gen gaming, the VIZIO P-Series Quantum is absolutely one of the two select few TVs I highly recommend for you to get if you want to find a TV for affordable price and that has all the next-gen gaming features. So, honestly, you're wrong when it comes to the VIZIO P-Series Quantum. That TV is honestly an incredible TV, and I think that people will be happy with it. But this ain't the only thing either with Quantum TV. The Last of Us, okay? The Last of Us Part 2, okay? That's a game that literally came out just well over almost 2 years ago. I personally bought the game on launch day, and he basically does not like the fact that the two girls are lesbian inside of the game itself, and says that that is wrong for gamers and that they deserve to die. So the people should die in general just because they're lesbians? I personally have a friend that I work with at my job who is also like that, and you're telling me she should die. Is that what you're telling me, Quantum TV? Oh, yeah, I think that's what you're trying to tell me. No, that's complete nonsense. People are entitled, and people can be who they want, play what they want, do what they want, love who they want. Just, they could be who they want. It doesn't matter what happens. If they want to love, if guys are into guys, then so be it. If girls are into girls, then so be it. If a guy and a girl wants to get together, then so be it. Like, this is just the reality of human nature on this planet. And so, and because you saying stuff like that to the developer, Neo Drunkman, and the developers behind Last of Us Part 2, because of that, like, those two characters literally are what make the storyline really incredible. And a lot of people love that game. And there's definitely some people that hate The Last of Us Part 2, but there's still a good chunk of fans that absolutely love The Last of Us Part 2 and thinks that it's a masterpiece of a game when it comes to storytelling. And I personally beat the game 3 months after it came out, and I played it on my PS4 Pro. I'm about to honestly start it here before long again on my PS5 so I can play the 60 FPS smooth option that they now have a patch for the PS5. And I enjoyed every minute of that game, and graphics are good, story was great, gameplay was awesome. I personally loved that game, and I thought it was one of the best games ever made. Besides, over the Red Dead Redemption series, which I think is the #1 best storytelling video games series in history, I have to give it to The Last of Us Part 2 being the second greatest storytelling in video game history. Like, both the Red Dead Redemptions and both of the Last of Us series have incredible story. Like, no joke. So, this is kind of a bit strange that you're pretty much threatening and being against because of people wanting to be who they want and, you know, getting mad at the developers because they put lesbians in the game and saying that that's not for gamers. Get the fuck out of here. That is complete dog crap. That's complete dog crap. And then, this is not also all of it. There is one more thing left. And because of me saying that I think the VIZIO P-Series Quantum is a fabulous TV for gamers, and you truthfully do not, well, Quantum TV basically also went after Stop the FOMO, which is another YouTuber that talks about the TVs and themselves, and I loved his channel too. I watch it for TV reviews as well, and he's basically calling Stop the FOMO out because he said one or two select TVs that he thinks it's a good option for like gamers that have really good picture quality, because Quantum TV disagrees. Literally tried to call Stop the FOMO out because Stop the FOMO disagrees on his take on a couple or whatever select few TVs that Stop the FOMO thinks are great or not so great. And that's pretty much the same thing with me right now when I'm talking about the VIZIO P-Series Quantum. Like, it is a gaming TV I think people will be satisfied with. Wonderful color gamut, still wonderful, beautiful picture quality, very, very sharp 4K, and all the next-gen HDMI 2.1 features for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Series S, and you get all of that, and low input lag. So, like, the TV itself, you are not going to find a good price, like in that price range, with that amount of beautiful picture quality and all of those next-gen gaming features like HDMI 2.1, VRR, auto low latency mode, and much more. And the TV is so good when it comes to colors that it's almost right close to an OLED. It's pretty much just about an OLED display, if not even better, because they can get brighter and last long, and you won't have any burn-in. like you would on an actual OLED. So pretty much it's one of the best TVs out there if you want the best for gaming and all that. So with that thing, that's pretty much the same thing with Stop the FOMO, because this is a TV that he completely disagrees on and says it is not a TV for gamers, when personally, myself, for experience in one, I personally do think it is one. Yeah, so that right there is all of the details with Quantum TV, a YouTuber that I recently subscribed to. Now, I will stay subscribed to his channel just to see how things get, because all of this stuff about, you know, telling people to kill themselves because they like Elden Ring because he does it, and then also telling people to kill themselves also because they're lesbian or they're gay, you know, all this nonsense. Like, he's an interesting kind of fella. He is a very interesting kind of guy. And honestly, like, what's going to happen is his channel is most likely probably going to get demonetized eventually, is what's going to happen. So, Quantum TV, I have to disagree with you on the VIZIO P Series Quantum, and I am with my guy, my wonderful favorite YouTuber that I love, Review Tech USA. I am with him every step of the way. And this is complete dog crap, and your YouTube channel is going to eventually get demonetized if this content keeps going forward. This is Infernal Shard 1 for the win, signing out. I hope you enjoyed this crazy rant that we had. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoy this content, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel, and also be sure to leave us a comment down below about Quantum TV and what you think about all this crap that he's been doing over the last year or so. So yeah, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and also comment down below of your thoughts. And be sure to stay tuned in for our next video about console wars and console fanboys up next. But without further ado, this is Infernal Shard 1 for the win, signing out. Rate, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.